Hi there, today we're going to explore the plot of the 2024 film Your Fault. At the beginning of the film, we see a big party celebrating Noah's birthday. The girl is upset because her boyfriend, who is also her stepbrother, named Nick, wasn't able to come to the celebration. Together with her friend, Noah talks about the cocktails her mother is making. Jenna says they're too sweet, and the girl completely agrees with her. Together with her friend, Noah goes inside the house, where they grab some drinks. The girl thanks Jenna for supporting her throughout a very difficult year. Noah complains that she has barely seen her boyfriend over the past months. Suddenly, she notices headlights and runs outside, where Nick is waiting for her with a smile, having decided to surprise her. The parents, who step out onto the balcony, aren't very happy to see the couple. Meanwhile, Nick and Noah begin kissing passionately, trying to make up for lost time. The couple stays alone right by the pool. Nick gives her a heart-shaped pendant, and Noah promises she will never take it off. The lovers spend time together, play volleyball, and enjoy sunny days. One evening, Jenna invites them to a party where everyone gets rid of their school uniforms. Nick talks to his friend, who worries that while they're working, Noah and Jenna will be partying at college. Nick tries to reassure Lion by reminding him that they also like to have fun. But gradually Nick begins to worry too, because distance has ruined more than one relationship. The next day, Lion decides to share his concerns with their business partner. The friend tells Luca that their garage won't survive much longer because the rent has gone up again. Near the college, Noah criticizes parents who give their kids expensive cars. But when she receives the same kind of gift from her own family, the girl simply cannot contain her excitement. She decides to take a ride with Nick, and he suggests they have a serious conversation. Nick explains that they have been secretly dating for a year, and he's tired of hiding. The boy takes Noah to his grandfather's house, explaining that this place belongs only to the two of them. Noah says she needs to talk to her mother and explain that she doesn't plan to live in the dormitory. Nick is surprised, and the girl realizes that she misunderstood him. Upset, Noah runs off, saying she's had enough contradictions for today. At night, the girl goes with Nick to a party. The boy complains to Lion that because of their conversation, he tried to tie Noah to himself, but then realized he's not ready to live together yet. The girl and her mother look at a cozy apartment and meet her future roommate, Briar. Meanwhile, Nick is doing an internship at his father's office and meets a pretty brunette. She introduces herself as Sophia and says she's already heard a lot about him. Meanwhile, Noah is relaxing with her mother on lounge chairs. The woman says that paparazzi recently photographed her kissing Nick, and they had to work hard to get that picture removed from public access. The mother demands that Noah and her brother not behave like a couple in her house. After a fight, Noah returns to her apartment a week earlier than planned, but sees that her roommate has thrown a loud party. Briar apologizes and sends everyone home, then comforts the girl. The roommate says she has met bad guys in her life, which led her to harm herself. A guy suddenly walks into the room looking for his jacket. Noah meets Michael, a psychology student. In the morning, the girl cleans the apartment and calls Nick. He lies, saying that his new colleague looks terrible and smells bad. Meanwhile, the parents of both Noah and Nick want to introduce the young man to Sophia. At noon, Nick spends time with his younger sister. Her mother arrives to pick Maggie up, a woman Nick hasn't spoken to in a long time, because she abandoned him. Annabelle tries to talk to her son and explain something, but he refuses to listen. In the apartment that her grandfather gave her, Noah tries to calm Nick down. He says that you can't simply walk away from someone you love, so his mother must not have cared. After that, the couple shares a gentle kiss and goes their separate ways. When Noah enters the bathroom, she screams that the boy left a mark on her, even though that was a taboo between them. In response, she grabs markers and draws cute little things all over Nick. After this, Noah suggests that he should see her new apartment. Nick teases her, opens the fridge looking for a sandwich, and laughs because it's completely empty. When he closes the fridge door, he freezes. Right in front of him, like a ghost from the past, stands Briar. Both Nick and the neighbor pretend they're seeing each other for the first time. Nervous, Nick tries to leave and almost drops a hanger. Briar watches his reaction with curiosity. While leaving, Nick forgets his phone, and Noah notices it right away. Lion informs Nick that he has gotten into serious trouble. His partner, who is in prison, asked him to deliver something to a specific address. Lion opened the package and found a lot of illegal items inside. Nick is upset and says his friend could have just asked for money, but Lion responds that he doesn't want charity. Lion goes to a bar where he hands over the package contents to the partner. Nick also enters the bar, and soon Noah arrives as well. The bar owner says that a certain part of the goods is missing and demands that it be compensated. As they leave, Noah starts a conflict because she behaves too confidently. The girl, along with Nick and Lion, ends up in the police station, but because of their connections, they are quickly released. Noah decides to get a pet and casually tells Nick more about her neighbor. It turns out that Briar and her boyfriend were in a car accident, after which he left her. Nick remembers something similar, but adds that the neighbor had been stalking her partner and became overly obsessed with him. The couple stays alone in the apartment when they suddenly see Briar holding scissors. The girl jokes that she can leave them alone because she only wanted to cut the tag off her shirt. Nick grows nervous, knowing that Noah's neighbor sometimes behaves unpredictably. He suggests choosing some furniture from home and moving in together. Noah promises to think about it but asks for a week to pack her things and take them from her house. At college, Noah feels confused in her own thoughts and decides to ask Michael for advice. At home, Noah suddenly encounters her boyfriend's mother. Annabelle wants to talk and reveals that Noah's mom has known Nick's father much longer than everyone thinks. Noah comes home and sees a pretty brunette next to Nick. After finding out that it's Sophia, the girl becomes very upset. Noah argues with her family and says she wants to move in with her boyfriend. She's irritated that her parents are trying to set Nick up with another girl. Noah runs away to her father's grave, since today is the anniversary of his death. Nick tries to talk to her, and through tears she says that he constantly lies because he doesn't trust her, and tries to keep his distance. Noah decides to break up with him, to understand what's wrong in their relationship, and figure out where she should go next. The girl invites Annabelle over to learn the whole truth. It turns out that Nick's mother wanted to get custody of her son, but she was forced to give up on that idea. Moreover, at that time, Nick's father was already having an affair with Noah's mother. Annabelle takes Nick's father's toothbrush and later gives Noah a letter for her son. The girl quietly leaves the letter on Nick's desk, but he tears it up and throws it away without even reading it. Nick arranges a romantic dinner for Noah and shows her a tattoo made in her honor. During their dance, Nick says he has to fly to London with Sophia for an important deal. After the trip, he celebrates the successful deal with the brunette and then comes to see Noah. Not finding her, Nick tries calling and then drives to her apartment. There, Noah is having a fun evening with her neighbor and Michael. When Briar goes to her room, Michael tries to kiss Noah, but the girl stands up and gently hints that the psychologist should head home. When Nick arrives, a serious argument begins between them. Noah suggests taking a break from their relationship and learns that he was offered a job in London and he has 1 week to decide whether to accept it. One day, Noah is looking through Briar's photos and notices one where she's standing next to Nick. Meanwhile, Nick and his friend, despite Noah's requests, decide to join illegal street races. To the guys' surprise, Noah and Jenna also participate in the race. During the race, Briar calls the police, reporting that someone organized illegal racing. She takes a knife from the kitchen and quietly disappears. Meanwhile, Jenna breaks up with her boyfriend because he constantly lied to her. Then Briar brings Nick's mother to the event. The woman reveals the truth. She wanted to take her son back. It also turns out that Nick's father is also Maddie's father. Nick becomes upset and angry, believing that all of this happened because of his girlfriend. He breaks up with Noah and kisses Sophia right in front of her. Briar tells Noah that Nick has been cheating on her for a long time and proves it with several photos. Nick decides to leave with Sophia, but Leanne gets to them first. The friend tries to explain to Nick that he still loves Noah and is afraid of losing her. Realizing this, the guy returns to the event, but the girl is already gone. Nick talks to Briar and learns the shocking truth. It turns out that during the accident, the neighbor was pregnant and lost her baby. Briar is convinced that the tragedy was triggered at the hospital owned by Nick's family. When the guy sincerely apologizes, Briar says that she doesn't need apologies. She needs a chance to regain her sense of justice. Nick rushes home to Noah, unaware that Briar had already taken her keys in advance. Soaked from the rain, the girl goes to Michael, seeking support and understanding. The psychologist tries to kiss her, and Noah responds to the kiss. They slowly get closer, and at that moment the pendant given to her by Nick slips down onto the red wrinkled dress. Standing in front of the mirror, Noah looks herself in the eyes and feels a sharp pain from what happened. Meanwhile, Nick sees the girl in the rain and realizes from her expression that everything between them is over. Noah arrives at her father's grave and finds a message Nick left for her. Crying, she walks away, thinking about what to do next. The film ends at this moment. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.